dry and turn that off. Oh, perfect. Hello, hello. Socks right now. Right this nanosecond. That's not the drawers anymore. That's the drawers. Socks. Oh my god, no way. I just literally reached in and accidentally pulled out a fucking pair. Oh yeah, I forgot I made that website on that foot website. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hold on. No, can't do that one because that one's not right shape. This is going to be the first try on of that dress I made. I haven't tried it on yet. Don't want my boobs to show. So I need something to cover them with. Oh, bodysuit. Perfect. Oh, it's summertime. I guess I'm wearing the bodysuits again. Okay. All right. So I finished the straps and everything last night. Ooh, Marilou, I'm glad you're here. Doing the dress try on for the first time. Let's see if it fits. God, please let it fit. Straps. Oh, this is going to take some maneuvering. Can't do it from the back. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. When I installed it, I didn't like loosen the straps at all, so. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. Have to do the straps tight. Oh shoot, I can't see in my mirror. Oh, there we go. Obviously the bodysuit is giving it like wrinkles, but how cute! Oh, I can't get it tight right now. It hangs like, my butt crack starts like right here. Well, I guess technically right here. So it's like perfect. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's fucking perfect. It fits me freaking perfectly. I'm gonna put a strap here. I'm gonna move the strap to here in the corner. I forgot that it was supposed to do that. My bad. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. I can't believe I literally made this. Damn. Ah! Look at me, how cute. I gotta go show Adam. Adam! Look! Look! Look at this dress I made. I literally made this with crochet. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna definitely put the straps here so then it does this thing, because like if you look at the chest area, if the straps go like this, like it changes the whole thing. It goes from like, you know, bulging to like, and then it actually puts the boobs where they should be. I cannot believe that I made this. Damn. I want to get some footage with the other camera. Hold on. Orly. Damn it. There we go. I can't believe I made this! I'm so proud of myself. Ooh. And like, if you look at the stitching, like, I mean, I did a really good job too. Those uniform stitches. Look at that. Beautiful and uniform. I think this would be so much nicer in a softer fabric too. Like I used the cheapest cotton I could find. So it has like cottony texture and it does threads open up when you're using them, which is really indicative of cheap cotton. But just look at those stitches. I mean, for real. Oh, I did such a good job. I'm so fucking proud of myself. Oh, I can't believe I did that shit. I did that. Oh, you know what I got too? That TikTok sent me that I need to try. I need to brush my teeth. So where's my toothbrush stuff? I got that, I got this stuff sent to me that's like the purple toothpaste stuff. So I'll try it for you guys and let you know if it actually works. Ow, my hip just popped. Okay. Where's my box of toothbrush stuff? It's gonna be at the bottom of this box, ain't it? Yep. Toothbrush. Toothpaste. Is this toothpaste or just syrup? Is this toothpaste? No, it's not toothpaste. So we'll use toothpaste first. Okay. I need to go. Oh, are you hungry? You want some food? My teeth. Dude, I am literally so freaking proud of myself because I literally didn't really know what I was doing only a couple of months ago. I've crocheted. I learned how to crochet, like I learned the basics. You know, I learned the basic stitching and stuff like that. I learned all that before Elliot was born, right before I got pregnant with Elliot, so like 10 years ago. But I did the thing that I tend to do with hobbies that I get obsessed with is as soon as I master it, as soon as I like figure it out officially, I get tired of doing it. I don't ever want to do it again. And then I just go move on to something different. I always do that. Oh, yeah. She used it twice. So at least it's not full of doo-doo. But I'm not sit there and clean it with all that litter. So I learned how to crochet like 10 years ago. Just before I got pregnant with Elliot. And I did that thing that I always do is I like learn a skill, I understand it, and then I get tired of it and I move on to something else. So I started doing dreadlocks professionally, and while I was doing dreadlocks professionally, I didn't feel the urge to crochet because it was basically the same hand motion, and I was tired all the time from doing it, so I didn't want to. But now that I'm not doing dreadlocks professionally anymore and I'm not burnt out from it, I want to do something like that with my hands. I want to create, I want to craft, I want to produce. And the first craft, the first hobby that I ever got obsessed with and I actually stuck to was dreadlocks. And now crochet. This is the longest I've ever, other than dreadlocks, done a single hobby. I'm like actually trying to master it. But you can only master it by practice, 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 practice. What are you doing, Orly? All right. Let's see how this stuff works. Okay. So my teeth are stained. They have been since I was like a little kid. I've always had like yellowish teeth. I used to get made fun of for it. But I don't give a shish kebabs. Oh. Oh! Oh, fancy. That's easier to deal with. Okay, so let's do it before. Very yellow. Yellow. I got this purple toothpaste stuff sent to me by the TikTok gods. Oh, here it comes. It's supposed to temporarily, it's purple, it's supposed to make your teeth not yellow. So how long do you leave it on for? Apply 2 pumps to a soft bristle toothbrush, check, check. Gently brush it in a circular motion for 2 minutes. Hold on. But wait. No, I don't. I'm not actually brushing hard into my teeth. I touch my teeth very gently. I just do it. I have a strong force, but I'm not pushing into my teeth. I don't know, I can't really tell. Neutralizes yellow hues. Let me see what happens when, does that say to leave it on? It says do not swallow. Spit out excess, oh, and rinse. No, it says to rinse. I should have done it on like one side. It definitely makes them look lighter when it's on there. I have to go in the light to see it myself. Future lizard? I don't know. I feel like my two bottom teeth are darker. Actually, you know what? I'll go get... It does work. Look at my top teeth. Holy shit. Huh. It really does work. I'll take this video footage and record it, or take it and put it on my phone, and I'll do a side-by-side comparison. So we'll really see. I mean, wow. Huh. My little short teeth. All right, now that my teeth are ooh, I bet you know what will work is I put a little bit of this on my teeth and then I put my mouth guard in. I gotta go wash my mouth guard out. Do that with my toothbrushes. Yes. These socks are slippery. Hello, Axel. Long time no see. Clean it off after I use it, but I'm sketchy about my gums getting infected or something. Yay! So many places for you to lay, and you choose to lay in the sun. Hello! I'm pretty sure the mice are living in there, in my fucking dash. So, that's cool. Hello, Mimo. Hello, Mimo. All of these fingers are numb. Right here. Yeah, buddy. The mouth guard. Help me crack that spot. I haven't needed to crack that spot for quite a while now. Okay, but hey, wait, if you buy it, please don't buy it yet. Wait until I post the TikTok video and then buy it off of the TikTok link so that I get the commission for it. I have to post a video though. So like maybe tomorrow or this afternoon, I'll remind you, both of you. I'll remind ya. I'll tag you guys in the TikTok video. Yeah, don't buy it yet. I always hit that mute button. Is that a log? No, it's just a log. I can't believe I made this. Of course I understand how it works. I went to cosmetology school. I know color theory. It's temporary. It's not permanent. It's temporary.
Yes, I'm gonna go get him tomorrow. Oh! I love you. Oh my God, money! Careful. Can't believe I fucking made that. Can't believe how good it came out. It's the nicest thing I've ever made. It's the first thing that I've made that I can actually wear. Except for the vests. It's also the biggest, the largest project I've ever worked on. Hold on, I'll get you more food, okay? I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Okay. I want to make more. I'm going to make another one. I wonder what color I should use. I don't know if I have enough yarn. It feels really good to be back in the box. I still have to tie in the loose ends. I don't even think I have enough yarn in any one color. Oh, I have brown. I could do it in brown, probably. Email. Go catch some mice, man. Go catch some mice. Alright, let's get to work. You're determined. Hello? 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 FaceTime audio, Grandpa Josh on speaker. I have paint in my hair. Cat hair. Hi, baby. Mommy's on the live right now.
Oh, you just called us.
No, you just called me. No, literally, I just got a FaceTime audio call from Grandpa Josh. Yeah. It just happened right now. You can go check the live stream. It just happened. I was in the middle of looking something up and I got a phone call.
That's very strange because my stuff is just sitting here.
Yep, and I even answered it and I was like, hello? Hello?
My last outgoing anything was at 11 a.m. on the dot.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally answered it.
Okay.
Did his tablet, did someone sit on the tablet or something?
Where's your tablet? Yeah, I mean, we literally just walked in the door like a couple minutes ago, and the phone's just been sitting here.
That's weird. Yeah, I just got a phone call. Is it muted?
Mom's on the live.
All right, I'm on a live stream, so
Oh, she can't see anything. You gotta look at me.
I'll talk to you in a bit. I'll call you back when I'm done. I'm organizing the bookshelf.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Peace and dribble.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. You ever notice how the tone has shifted? I mean, isn't it funny? A couple decades ago, the Democrats across the board were sounding the alarm about China, right? Even though they're the ones who allowed China into the WTO. But you know, the Democrats used to actually advocate for the working class.
Michigan and head to Wisconsin. This happened moments ago. We're not allowed to do live broadcasting, but Taylor's business in court. Oh, watch what happens.
All right, the court will call 24 CF 1048 State of Wisconsin versus Taylor's Business appearances.
Gordon leaves for the state.
Taylor's business is personally present. She is in custody with attorney Curtis Jellicoe.
All right, this matter is set for a preliminary hearing today. Mr. Jellicoe, what's the status?
Your Honor, my understanding is we are proceeding.
All right, Mr. Leach.
Your Honor, I'm just checking the status of my officer. I expected her to be here, but I'm also having connectivity problems here. I might need to run.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
We're off the record.
Are you seeing a package? Call AAA. I gotta call AAA. Keep fucking forgetting. Okay.
I gotta order a AAA tow. I will be right back.
Okay, weird. How that always just happens. Okay, weird. How that always just happens. I'm gonna put you guys on hold for a minute. It's gonna be probably like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back. So, yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back.
No obligation to do so. Why do you always do that green screen shit?
Order a tow from AAA. Order a tow from AAA. What is the Grants Pass zip code? 97526. I need 1 day. My payment went through, but it didn't go through. And so my membership lapsed, so I'm paying it right now. I just need 24 hours. The AAA. They just won't, they make you wait 24 hours. Are you bleeding? Good, good.
Orly.
Orly keeps trying to go back in the shed. But he really likes it in this like kennel area. He has been asking to go in there like multiple times. Like when I bring him outside, he'll like walk to the gate and stand there and look at me. Oh, Money's on the hunt for something.
No, my truck is fine. Going to one of our hunting spots.
No, I was gonna help Adam get his car towed from where it's at to the mechanic that it needs to go to. All right.
Being shipped overseas. End of the world situations, a little bit of volatility, of course, which is not exactly surprising. And the Democrats are running around with their frickin' hair on fire. Well, I'll tell you, one thing's absolutely clear. The Democrat Party has become the party of Wall Street, and they're once again being exposed as massive hypocrites here. And of course, you could guess exactly what's happening once again, as they're all throwing a damn tantrum, essentially trying to...
Y'all, things are not looking too good for Ash Trevino, y'all. Yes, she is back on TikTok. I don't know if you guys saw, but she's like on these all different like types of like second accounts. She has so many different accounts. However, recently, actually at the time of me filming this video, I'm not gonna do like a full video on this, so I just thought I'd let you guys know. She's actually like on live and she was trying to sell like, I don't know if it was like lip glosses or like what in a little pouch that came with a lollipop, and she ended up like getting banned from live on there because I do think that goes against TikTok's community guidelines that you can't be like individually selling products. Like if you're going to be selling products on TikTok, it has to be through the TikTok shop. And I was just like, oh my gosh, not her over here trying to like sell little bags. And she's over there like, oh, I'm not broke. Everyone's saying that I'm broke. I'm not broke. Like, girl, yes, you are. You are not making any money like you were before. Yes, she is going on live, and yes, I have seen her battle. However, it's all on these like separate accounts, so therefore she doesn't have as many viewers as she did before, so she's not making, you know, so much money. Anyways, y'all, today's video, I feel like this shit is low-key kind of crazy because, okay, all because Ash Trevino has a big-ass mouth and she really thinks that she's that girl that can, like, hold it down for herself.
How
and,
is someone like Ash Trevino making money on a second account? I don't understand that. You can't monetize any other account other than your one. You have to put in your, like, tax information. So, how are you going to get paid?
Some people will roll up on you, which, I gotta say this, okay? It is a tricky situation because I feel like when you're in the TikTok scene, obviously, like all these people battling,
people don't follow the rules
because it's like a new version of like playing basketball or playing like some type of sport to where yes.
What? Okay.
Let's go move the porta potty.
I'm stoned. Oops. Boop, boop, doop, boop, doop. This mouth guard, it puts your teeth in the right place, and so like when you smile and stuff, you use muscles that you don't normally use in your face. I can do face exercises with it in the ones you see those ladies do on TikTok, where they're like, and you pull those muscles. All right, let's move. There's a porta potty. Look at this one and you get that one.
Oh, you know what? Let's just pivot this side and I think we're good. Slip this one up here.
Let's move that one to the tree. It's a little bit tilted, but oh, it's a magnet! No, it's not.
Find something better.
We got one of those.
Actually, let's just move it over just a little bit more. It'll be off the block. My shoe is tight.
What is it? Oh, it's a long way.
I'll move these steps over there and shit. Eventually. But
I'm gonna look and see about ordering gravel. I just like
call that guy, the church that we went to before.
Yeah.
I need
I think it was Sasquatch or something.
no, it was
Dave's?
Dave's, I think. Yeah, something like that.
Just came to me.
I'm gonna throw this away.
Yeah, it was for ashes. Still need me? I'm gonna start moving. Pack or unpacking or whatever. Huh?
Oh, yeah. See if we can turn that trailer around really quick.
Okay.
Alright, help me push her to rotate. Perfect. Now we gotta get the freaking ball off of that truck. Oh wait, no, that's a tiny ball. Here, I'm gonna lift this up again.
Mm-hmm.
You slip this underneath. Fingers.
Stab my thumb. Excuse you. Suddenly very hot. And the green screen. I don't understand how that feature didn't exist until like a week ago, and now it's the only button that ever gets pressed. Dude, I know, Francesca. Listen, I've never seen an Ash Trevino I've never seen one of her videos on TikTok. I have never watched one of her live streams. Same thing with like Brie Olson and 2K. I have no idea who these people are, but I like the drama channels. And so I just like listen to it. It's just like something to listen to that's like kind of like mind numbing. It's not politics and it's not spirituality. You know what I mean? It's just something to listen to that is just like, it's like stories. It's listening to stories, you know, like grandma watching her, what is it called? Dude, that stuff does work. I can't believe it. Pretty crazy. Yeah, she's never shown up on any of my accounts or nothing. I've never seen any of her content. But I've seen videos, so videos about her pop up on my For You page, but I've literally never has any of her videos or any of those people, never have they ever popped up on my For You page. Like, it's just so far out of the realm of anything that I'm even remotely interested in, you know? So it is, yeah, it's like, exactly. It's my little novellas, my stories. I'm listening to my stories. Now go in the room. Be quiet. Go outside and play. Watch them. And then she even sounded like her teeth falling out. Go outside and watch my stories.
You're going to have that type of banter with one another where you're going to be talking shit, you know what I'm saying? However, some people will be taking it personally, okay? Turns out Ash Trevino was talking about this girl, Smiley, and of course, y'all know I've said it like numerous amounts of times, like she would always say towards Heffa, like, girl, pull up if you're going to do something. I'm just like, why are you acting all big bad and stuff when you know damn good and well if Heffa really were to pull up? Like, girl, you would go running. Like, let's go ahead and keep it real here. Anyways, y'all, Heffa was on live talking to this girl, Smiley, who, I could totally be wrong on this. I haven't really done my research about her, but I do think that she is from, like, Baddies or, like, Bad Girls Club or, like, one of those TV shows. So she's really about that life. Like, she's really going to roll the fuck up on you and actually start scrapping. You know what I'm saying? Turns out she ended up, like, going down there to, I don't know if she, like, lives in some part of Texas or she just ended up going over there to look for Ash Trevino. And I think this is kind of crazy because, look, y'all, at the end of the day, I do think that if you, like, roll up to somebody's house and you, like, end up beating them, you could get charged with some type of crime. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Which, yes, I get it, because obviously at the end of the day, people are entitled to do what they want. And if Ash Trevino says something that's going to offend somebody, obviously some people will really roll up, and this is where she should just kind of, like, shut her mouth. It is being reported right now, okay, that she actually fled from her house and she's hiding out somewhere, because every single time that she goes live now, she's on a green screen to where you can't see the background, and she's telling people that she got evicted from her house, and I think that's because she's scared of people like Smiley showing up to her house. So you guys are going to see within this video, I'm going to start this off by actually playing a small clip, which, by the way, I have like a 7-minute clip of this live. I'm going to cut it down, though, so that you guys can just get some context here to where Heffa is actually talking to Smiley on TikTok Live, and I'm just like, oh, shit, like, Smiley's really about that life, and this is where it's kind of like Ash Trevino needs to watch her mouth. Like, she's over here acting like she's big, bad, and tough, and it's like, homegirl, like, someone like Smiley will smash her like a bug, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, girl, stop running your mouth. Anyways, go ahead and check out this clip right here to Heffa's talking to Smiley.
Okay, so my question is, why would she tell people to pull up? She told you to pull up. Didn't she tell you to pull up?
Man, we ain't even gotta do nothing to her, bro. We could just run it one-on-one. We could just, you feel me?
But she told you to pull up, so why is she running and hiding?
But she don't want to do nothing, bro. She just got my homegirl in jail, but that's weird. Now her people flying out here. I don't know what they're capable of doing. You feel me? They got her addresses.
So you said you got cops following you?
Bro, the police were following all of us. We all split up. This girl's out here playing these rock-headed police games.
Just make sure everybody who got all the clips of
Ashley saying pull up.
Yeah, everybody who got all the clips that y'all got that Ashley saying pull up to Smiley, all the clips about her talking about her mama, all the clips about her posting her son, all of those clips, send it to me and Smiley, please. Forward it.
Everybody, justice for my homegirl Tay, free Tay. Tay popped up out here, you feel me? She from Miami. You know what I'm saying? We all came out here.
Tay who? Tay the streamer?
No, you don't know her.
Oh.
Girl, she from the hood. Girl, we from the same hood. Man, this hoe got me fucked up, bro. She playing police games, but she was just big and bad on the internet.
Yeah.
Now you scared, you hiding, bro. We out here in your city, meet us somewhere. What you want to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to pass by your crib again. I'm going to pass by it again.
But that's what I don't understand. She want to run her mouth all day, all night, talking about some pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. You an internet gangster, and now you went over there, Smiley, to meet up with her, to have a conversation. Right, Smiley, to have a conversation.
Right, I just want to talk.
Smiley just wants a conversation. That's all she wants.
I just want to talk. I just want to know out of your mouth. Why are you the way you are?
Why is she talking about your mama and your son? That's what I want to know.
That's crazy. Why you do that?
Why is she
This
posting
girl
your
is
son?
like-
Why is she posting your son?
This girl Heffa is doing exactly what she set out to do very well. Causing drama, making money, and getting a little fame for herself. She's a nasty person too. They're all nasty people. People that act like this on the internet are just nasty people. People that act like this in life are just nasty people.
Because she acts all big, bad, and stuff too, and it's kind of like, girl, you're not the one over there in Texas. You're not the one over there like pulling up to her door. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems to me that she's trying to rile up Smiley to like get her to fight, obviously, because Heffa is like low key living for this drama. And I have to say, it's kind of like, girl, simmer down, because I really don't feel. Yes, I'm sure.
What you barking at?
Would, you know, obviously defend herself. I totally get that, but I'm just saying, like, she's not the one going out of her way. You know what I'm saying? It comes across to me that she's like trying to, you know, hype up Smiley to go.
Nobody's here.
On Ash, which is kind of like, girl, go ahead and simmer down, because obviously you guys can tell from that clip right there that clearly Heffa's like over there, like really like going in on it to obviously get, you know, Smiley all like riled up, which I'm just kind of like, let's go ahead and simmer down, okay, y'all? Anyways, I do gotta say this. It is so crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple clips right here to where Smiley is like pulling up to her house. Like, y'all, I don't even know how she found out where the parents live. Also, by the way, too, I don't know if you guys caught up with my video to where Heffa had supposedly, I say supposedly, even though we all know she really did, she purchased one of the daughters a bed, Ashley Vino's daughters a bed, and it like went off supposedly by a like white truck. Smiley ended up going to the parents' house, right, which is, you know, the kid's grandparents' house, and there was a white truck there. So she's like, oh, this is the white truck that came and picked up the bed. So everyone's like, oh, clearly the bed is at the parents' house, and Ash Trevino's car was there too. So go ahead and check out these clips right here.
They asked me to pull up. Guess what I did? I pulled up. Now, why you over here being scared, baby? We know where you at. Come outside. Yeah.
That's a bit much.
Ash better come outside and get this ass whooping.
Just for a little bit of context too, as you guys saw in those clips right there, she was actually there back-to-back 2 different days. Like, she showed up at nighttime and she was like, I'm gonna knock on this bitch's door. And then the next day she showed up at the parents' house. I was like, this is low-key getting a little bit crazy, if I'm being so for real with you guys. I do want to go ahead and play a couple clips to where Ash Trevino is talking about Smiley. And this is where I'm gonna keep it so real with you. You obviously have to know, like, pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, look, I'm a big guy, so obviously I know that if I'm going to, like, you know, scrap with somebody around my size, okay, cool, it's even. I'm going to run my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody out there who's, like, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, I ain't going to be talking no shit because obviously he's going to beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody way bigger. This is where I say to Ash Trevino, it's like, she is literally all bark, no bite, because it's like, girl, stop running your mouth. Stop talking about her. To be straight up with you, I wouldn't be saying anything because if you guys have seen, because I have seen clips before of like Smiley throwing it down, I'm like, yo, she will literally mollywop the shit out of Ash Trevino. So it's like, girl, stop running your mouth about her. Like, let it go. Check out these clips right here.
Smiley's dumbass fuck. Smiley ain't nothing but a piece of dirt. She ain't gonna make me do a goddamn thing. I'm gonna make her mom look dress codes. This is the only video that I'm going to
Okay, these are all mine.
Or Carla. Smiley, you will no longer be contacting my children. If you do, there will be consequences, legal consequences. They are minors. You have nothing to do with them. The only reason my daughter answered that call is because she thought it was me. Other than that, you do not contact my children or my family. Better yet, okay? Heffa's feeding you all this bull crap, and you're believing it. You're literally like her little puppet. She's trying to get you to do that dirty work. You're weird. Nobody's gonna make me do anything. I can guarantee that. And for you to sit there and talk to my daughter the way you did, I'd be damned if I let you do that in person. I show y'all a certain person on the internet, but in reality, when it comes to my kids, nobody better ever train me. That's all I gotta say. Them babies are my world, and I will protect them with everything that I have. And they do not want you contacting them no more, or Carla either. So y'all both will leave my children alone. And you call me a bad mom, Smiley, and so does Carla. Y'all are not any better. Y'all literally have one-sided beef. Y'all literally have a one-sided beef with me because I don't acknowledge y'all. Y'all sit here on the internet trying to get clout,
right now.
Remember who just hit 1.1 million when y'all try to cancel me. Remember, we are not the same. I have my followers and my clout. You have to sit there and try to get it by trying to beef with somebody. Y'all are weird, mad weird. Get your life together and get Heffa's life together and then try to do something else. Y'all really need to go both put yourselves in a hospital because at this point, y'all are not all there. Something's wrong with y'all. So again, y'all will no longer, you or Carla, are allowed to contact my children. I don't care if it's on the internet. I don't care if it's on the phone. There will be legal consequences to this if you do it again. Carla, you will no longer groom my kids the way you've been trying to groom them. Y'all are trying to get my children to come against me when my kids love me. Them girls love me. Y'all might not think so because on the internet, oh, they don't talk to me, they don't do, you know what? I don't post my kids for a reason. I protect them. When somebody asks to take a picture with us, I tell them, if the girls want to, they can. If the girls don't want to, then they're not. It's up to them. I am that mom that protects my children. Whatever I do on the internet is what I do. I have a job at the end of the day. And so, like I said, y'all might get mad because y'all know my kids love me deep down, and y'all don't want that, but in reality, baby, those are my kids. I gave birth to them. They're always going to love me no matter what. I can look like something to y'all, but to them, I'm still their mom, and they love me with everything. So again, this is the only video I'm making, and like I said, y'all will leave my children alone. Leave my family and my children alone. I don't care who you are. I am not playing anymore.
As y'all saw from that first clip right there, she was just saying she's a piece of dirt. And I'm just kind of like, okay, girl. Like, obviously at this point, you should already know what Smiley is about. Like, honestly, y'all, I barely learned who, like, Smiley was. And I saw clips of her from, like, you know, a TV show or something. I'm like, oh, clearly she's about that life. Like, she is totally down for her shit and she will throw it down. So it's just kind of like, why would you keep running your mouth, girl? Especially when you know you're like 4'11" and like, let's go ahead and keep it real, girl. You will get dragged. So like, let it go. Anyways, y'all, I am so curious to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. I really do feel like, okay, it's time for her to... Look, let's go ahead and keep it real here. Ashley Vino is delusional as fuck, okay? I was about to go ahead and say, like, it's time for her to keep it real with herself, but I just feel like she can't. Like, she really cannot keep it real with herself to let her know, like, okay, no, like, let me just shut up. Let me go ahead and stay quiet on this. Like, she wants to keep running her mouth, and I do think that's going to get her into some danger. And I've even said this in previous videos before, too.
You
Like,
danger,
girl,
girl.
like, people report where you are. When she's out in public, people will literally post, you know, like, videos or pictures of where she's at. So I'm like, why would you be running your mouth like this? If I were her, I would literally just, you know, kind of like keep my mouth shut because obviously you know you're going to get dragged in the streets, girl. That's just what I'm saying. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.
David Dobrik is getting called out once again for some posts on TikTok and Instagram that honestly don't make him look too good. The comments have a lot to say under these new posts. Even his sister is commenting shading him. And so we are going to get into everything that is being said right now. Every time David is swiping his card and spending money, people are reminded that, hey, you should probably be allocating those funds to a certain old friend of yours who is spending thousands of dollars on medical bills. But yet, David still continues to show off his lavish lifestyle and tries to convince the public that he's a charitable best friend who loves to give back to everyone except Jeff Whittick, it seems. Recently, David Dobrik posted that he gifted his close friend a Rolex watch, but it didn't stop there. David also showed off the fact that he upgraded his friend's room for his bachelor party, and they were staying in this crazy nice luxury suite for the weekend.
What are you doing in here? I don't know. What are you doing in here? Huh? This isn't your room. Let's go!
The double doors is always a good start.
The double doors is a good start. You only get married once, so. Dude, a little bit of an upgrade from the last one. It's like one of my favorite rooms. Don't worry, we're gonna respect your soon-to-be wife. Oh, what's behind this pillow? I did. Make you look cooler, dude. I'm so excited. I got this so long ago. Dude, are you? Yeah, you're rich. You're nuts. Dude, you're nuts. What's that say? You're nuts. So are you high? It's brand new. I'm so excited. Happy bachelor. Oh, somebody's rich. I got a rich friend!
Of course, people saw this and reacted like a lot of other times David is seemingly throwing money around, gambling, or just trying to come across as a good friend. The backlash is almost immediate, and it really comes down to one thing, Jeff Whittick. And if you don't know by now, Jeff Whittick used to be in the Vlog Squad and was seriously injured in 2020 during a video shoot with David where he was swung around by a crane in a stunt that went completely wrong. He fractured his skull in multiple places and nearly lost his eye. Since then, David has received massive criticism for how he handled the aftermath, especially considering Jeff has alleged that he hasn't received financial support from David for medical expenses, and yes, they're still battling it out legally. So now every time David flexes a new purchase or an extravagant gift, it comes off not great. Like, sir, how are you paying for these Rolexes and not thinking about Jeff? It just doesn't make sense to people. They're calling it tone deaf, insensitive, and just plain bad. And this isn't even the only reason David is getting dragged right now. We're also talking about the fact that David's TikToks and Instagram reels have been going viral as he has not been looking too good in these. Basically, he's been posting a lot of videos that star his assistant Taylor, and she is essentially being shown mothering him in these. Being an assistant isn't the most glamorous job, and if you are a celebrity or influencer assistant, it's known to have been an annoying job, or you're tasked with things that you really just don't want to do, or they have crazy weird requests, which is why a lot of them are tasked with signing an NDA before they.
Oh, it's an automatic payment. It just didn't go through.
People don't want all of their demands
so
out
they
there,
just said
but
I need 24 hours.
David clearly does because.
Hey, hold on. Where's my camera? I don't know where it's at.
His account, and though
Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Oh yeah. The girl sent me that. These are the kids' ones. Nancy Drew. An original Nancy Drew. Louisa May Alcott. Joe's Boys. Anthology of American Poetry. Tom Jones. An officer and a spy. Write me a poem, baby. Poems of the Sea. Don Quixote. The Possessed by Dostoevsky. This is a good book. The Garden Party by Catherine Mansfield. The Island of Sea Women. Another good one. Let's see. I think I want to put these together. I'll put the officer and a spy up here. Oh, you guys put it right there. Perfect. If everything doesn't cave in. I'm hurting. Time for chicken babies. I need a shoe rack. Yay! Oh my god, yay. These are so comfortable. I got new drawer pulls for the
As much as I may attempt to deny it, I have discovered that I very much am of the bog. The crunch of long-dead gnarled tree stumps, the smell of wet rocks covered in downy green blankets,
Oh God,
the
it feels
gentle,
so good in my
meditative
mouth.
chirps of toads and frogs, all things that bring out my inner hag. And what is a hag without a moss bag? I've been seeing these bags on ye old Pinterest for donkey's years at this point, and every time I spy this draping of greenery, I get lost in the proverbial moss sauce and have to genuinely pull myself away, as if it belonged to Jenny Greenteeth herself and was beckoning me into my own marshy grave. If the obsession will not pass on its own, I'll have to summon forth an iteration myself. Any good spellcraft starts with pencil and parchment. Drawing out my ideas helps me visualize them in a more tangible way and gives me the opportunity to think about things like construction and silly add-ons. To make my bag more fit for a hag, I figure adding on little pins in the shapes of mushrooms and bugs will turn out positively darling. Here's
God,
what I
these
ended
feel
up
so
with.
good on my feet.
Seems simple and straightforward, so this should work out pretty
I didn't realize how
quickly.
bad my feet were hurting until I stepped in them, and this like feels so good.
This isn't really a tutorial, as realistically I always sort of do whatever until things turn out okay, but I will do my best to impart my initial intentions, and you can just do as I say and not as I do with your own version, should you choose to suffer through this ordeal yourself, that is. My intended pattern is as follows. The whole bag is to be made up of single crochets, because they are compact and thusly leave less holes. I intend to make 2 big panels to form the body of the bag, each 50 stitches in width and 30 rows in height. I'll then make one very long filler panel to fill in the sides. It should be long enough to go all the way along the sides and bottoms of your main body panels, so a total of 110 rows in length and 10 stitches in width. There, now that I've explained what my plan is, let's watch it go horribly wrong. I already knew this stuff was going to be tough to work with. After all, I'd only ever used it in small doses to embroider on a separate project, and that was already a challenge. But by the power of Grayskull did these fibers of fuzzy garbage test my patience? Every stitch is like pulling teeth. Difficult, painful, and slippery. Luckily, the nature of this yarn was such that it hides every mistake I make spectacularly. You lose some, you win some. I now present to you a montage of struggle stitching while it rains, set to a piano rendition of Claire de Lune.
Look at this bag this girl is making.
This panel is way too short. The worst part is I can't even frog this fabric. I tested it before I started this project, and I know in my deepest of hearts that this
Dostoevsky, yes, light reading.
not budge. Were I a more wicked wizard, I would force you to watch me restart, but I'm just going to watch Jim Henson's The Storyteller from my bed and crack on with it, so I'll see you when that's done. I finished the front main body panel, the back main body panel, and the long side panel.
I wish I knew how to edit video.
Whip stitch and a prayer, because sewing this fabric is even more of a nightmare than crocheting with it. Once sewn, I added in a few extra strands of yarn to dangle delightfully from the moss base, and stitched on some metal hardware for durability's sake. It was at this point that a sort of giddy feeling started to take over. All that hard work crocheting hadn't been for nothing. The bag was starting to look like, well, a bag. How unfortunate for me that I still had to make a bag strap. I was pretty short on the yarn at this point, so I set about making the longest strap I possibly could. It ended up being not very long at all. But I realized I could take my unforgettably unfroggable panel, cut it to size, and give my strap an extension, which actually worked. I could then fold the whole strap in half and sew it closed to create a tube, creating a more solid and comfortable handle. I then added in some more metal hardware to enable the straps to be removable. Should I, somehow, somewhen along the line, decide to make variations of straps for this bag? Perhaps longer ones. Perhaps inspired by those leather bits people make look like bark. Who knows? And with that, we have a bare-bones basic moss bag. It would be perfectly understandable if you were to stop here. We've unlocked bag status under achievements after all. For me personally, the fuzzy interior of this bag would be a sensory nightmare for any long-term use. So I'm going to add a lining. I have this lovely 100% cotton fabric from my favorite place in the entire world, Arthur Bale's Old Family Haberdashery Fabric and Yarn Merchants, not sponsored, and I think it will do nicely. It shares a few colors with the stabilizing yarn I used for this project, and it adds a nice smooth interior that won't drive me absolutely bonkers. To make a pattern for the lining, I trace the bag shapes, main body, sides and bottom, onto some paper. I then mark a 1 centimeter border internally from my tracing lines. This should, theoretically, make a nice snug lining for the interior of the bag. I cut off the seam allowance and use the inner bit to trace out some panels of interfacing to give the lining some structure and make it a bit more sturdy. Iron on the interfacing, pin the panels along the seam lines, now made more defined by the aforementioned interfacing, and sew it all together. Fantastically, I found some snap closures in my sewing stuff. Just tack it down with a few simple stitches. Okay, we're almost done here. I pop the lining into the bag, pin it down along the mouth of my mossy machination and top stitch all along the edge, removing pins as I go. It's important to fluff up the yarn around the top stitch once you've sewn it to avoid any hard lines, but other than that, it's a pretty easy sewing job. Bag done. What's next? Oh yes, pins. I don't have any pin backings. I could order some, but I think it would be more fun to look around in my Startle Wizard trash. Here's what I managed to find. We have some earrings and some old metal pins and buttons that I'll keep face down to avoid offending any fandoms or corporations, thank you very much. As gently as I can, I remove the pinny bits out of these buttons and store the rest away. Back to the stash with the earrings can be used just as because they're quite small, and the metal pins I'll just super glue to the back of whatever I sculpt. Speaking of sculpting, I'll need to crack on with that. The Ranger has this lovely book on mushrooms, so I borrowed it for reference and decided to make some fungus pins. The way I like to sculpt involves making a vague tinfoil shape of whatever I need and then slapping on thin layers of polymer clay to save on material. I use 2 different brands of clay, which I'm sure most people would dissuade you from doing, as it will contribute to less consistent results, but I'm not most people and I say do what you like. Since I have nothing more of value to say here, let me be quiet and let you enjoy the process.
I could make that. So wait, you just make things out of aluminum foil and then you just cover them in clay? And then when it dries, you paint it. I could do this. I could make little mushrooms and stuff. She's just using the same kind of paint.
I ended up with some turkey tails, a few brown mushies, a snail, and a patch of lichen. With the pins done, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to traipse about a local park and take pretty pictures. I'm so genuinely ecstatic with how this bag came out. The lining and metal hardware really helped make it feel like a sturdy bag and not just a craft project that's going to stretch or warp with use. The pins are just as darling as I thought they would be, and I'm particularly happy with this lichen, although it is a little oversaturated in comparison to the real thing. All in all, I couldn't be a happier little hagling. Salutations, Council. This is my first long-form YouTube video, and I just wanted to say some words so I'd have something fun to look back on one day. I currently have a grand total of 142 subscribers, and I'd just like you to know that it means the world to me that you both
142? This girl only has 4,900 subscribers. Everybody go follow.
that really enjoy crafting together. If you feel inspired,
She's hilarious.
something similar,
Wizards Keep.
tag me so I can see. I've made an Instagram. There's naught on it yet.
She's hilarious.
I'll be posting some behind the scenes, some sneak peeks of up-and-coming videos, and some detailed shots of this very bag for now. With all that said, thank you for your visit to the Keep, and I hope we see you again soon.
Okay. Okay, I'll come get you. Hold on. I'm getting kind of hungry.
I will turn some sad, thrifted, discarded treasures in.
All right, I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna go get some food, and I'll be back later. I'm gonna do things here in the house, and also in I'm gonna be doing the kitchen stuff, and I might get on the roof when I get back, because I do need to put something on the ceiling before. That stuff really does work. It did make my teeth whiter. Look at how much better my bite is immediately after I take this thing off. My teeth go where they're supposed to. What the hell was that? Did you see a mouse? Did you get it?
Yep, dying right there.
Nuh-uh, you got it? Oh my God, you got it! Oh my God. Good job, Adam! Adam just shot the fucking rat. Got him. That's the one that was peeking out at me! Yay. No, it's gonna get super duper nightmare hot, especially because I am in full sun. The only shade I have is the bus roof, so I definitely need to get that area insulated for this coming season. But that's what it's for, is to insulate, and I'm gonna need to do the entire house. But
is this all garbage right here?
Yes, yep, every bit of that right there is garbage. On the other side, I got some laundry. The bags on the other side of the house are laundry. Don't throw those away. I'm gonna go upriver and get some food. Do you want anything? It's all right. I'll get you a macaroni and cheese. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'll be back. I love you guys. Another one bites the dust. I'm gonna actually use that to cover up the bus. So don't throw it away. I'm gonna do that today. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks for getting the water out of it. I'm gonna cut it and make wide